All right, let's do this reading about your work, about what do you want to put here on earth, what do you want to create, what do you want to take action to, and let's vibe with these 4 options. I'm gonna show you. Oh, that's funny that we have this 2 here and this 2 here. Let's leave it like that. That was spirit. So we have 4 options, we have crystals, and we have the Emperor because it's the archetype that is inspiring us today, and that's why we have also 4 options. So 444 is a number that you may see when you're working towards your service and whatever you're putting out there. So it's an external energy that we are working on. We are working with masculine energy also, and with this beautiful yellow candle that it's gonna guide us also and move us forward. So we are gonna see what's going on first. So you pick your options. Ooh, you pick your options, and who's playing with the pirita? The spirit. Okay, so we're gonna have fun today. We're gonna call upon your spirit guides. We're gonna call upon the highest energy to put our best work here, and it's gonna be amazing, this reading. So you can choose multiple, or if you have multiple ideas, or you can choose just one. But when you start listening, the first card, it's gonna be about what is it, like what is that. So if that doesn't resonate with something that you want to do, just leave it and go to another option, or just listen, and maybe there's some wisdom there and some things can be activated for you, because we are working with the energy of action and activation. So then we're going to create an action plan. So how can we move forward? Advices about that. Maybe we will see if there's a blockage that we have to work on, and then opportunities related to this work. So okay, we have it there. So we have these 4 options. Let's show you for option number 1. We have the Emperor, and it's this guy with this caramel jasper, and then we have as above so below. This is a Rider-Waite tarot. This is as above so below. We have the Emperor and this amethyst. Then we have the ethereal tarot for the 3rd option, and we have the Emperor again, obviously, and this guy, and this is green quartz. And we have this Emperor in the modern witch tarot, and we have a pyrite. Yes. So go to your option. It's not gonna be cuts in this video, so you will see me do the shuffle and also put the things where I want to put them, and we're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna take our time. Yeah, let's do it. So all right, if you're ready, if you chose, the hand move. Well, I moved it obviously, but I think there's something there. So let's start with option number 1. Ooh, and started moving differently. It's like dancing. And I feel for this group that you have a lot of power. Like you want to move things fast. Maybe some Aries energy that it's very determined to succeed, to be great, to be heard, to be observed. So this is gonna be your Emperor, and let's see what is that you are creating, that you're putting here. Whatever it is, it's going to require some self-knowledge about what you feel, or what do you want, or how do you see success. What is success for you? What is being rich for you? What is being powerful for you? Because it's not going to be the same for everything here listening. So what is that is making you so different? All right. Interesting. What is that you are putting out there? All right. So there's a lot of things coming. We have this, how do you call it in English? Sota de bastos, sota de copas. I'm going to put it like this because I don't want to read reverse. It's just me. I'm lazy today. That's my Pisces energy today. So it's water energy. So we may have Pisces. We can be dealing with some Cancer energy that is nurturing an idea. It's really confused in what to do, and I don't know, like maybe I have to discover things. Maybe I have to go through some exploration, some deep diving, like flowing there with the emotions that come whenever we ask ourselves, what do I want to feel in my work? Because it's very creative, whatever you want to do. Even though, like, what is creativity for you? What is creation for you? Maybe you see creation just as something almighty, something godly, that only women do, create a baby or something like that. Because also this character is really young. So maybe the idea is really young, or is growing inside of you and wants to burst, wants to come out, wants to be heard. Maybe it's a dream from your childhood. And you're like, okay, how can I get ready? Maybe this is the reading for me, because we are going to create the action plans, right? So how can I move this? How can I move the emotions that are blocking this thing to go through? So we'll see, right? Either way, it's really fun. So this energy is really different. What you want to put out there is not so stiff. And maybe it's really different from everyone else, or the family, or your father. Because everything that we put out there is really connected with our father, our roots, but let's say the government that we had when I was young. So I lived some things, like, because this is this character that is supposed to protect us. Our boss, it's meant to protect us, to guide us. So maybe this person is really stiff and you want to do things differently. And in order to do that, you need to explore the emotions that arises whenever you're in this place of leadership and you encounter someone that is not so evolved in the field, let's say, because you were once there, or you are there. All right, so let's see our action plan to move this energy forward to this idea that is really, really in the first stages. Maybe it's also unconscious, and you're gonna make it conscious right now. So let's explore. I want to see how it looks in the in the screen. Oh, we have a lot of space. Okay, let's swing it. All right, we are gonna create an action plan here, and then maybe some other cards. All right, action plan for number ones. Very good. All right, so this is really, really, really straightforward. These two cards. This one, I don't know. So there's some surprise about this. Some news that maybe they went out about this person, or they are going to go out about this person. You're gonna know something about it, about this connection. As I said, maybe you're applying for a job and you're gonna hear from this institution. Maybe it's with the government, because I talked about it earlier, or some organization, but you feel really like confused about it. So we will see, because there's something that is gonna pop out, show up. Here we have this charity going on. So maybe you are getting money from the government, or you're gonna get it's what is right, because we have this card that's meaning balance. So whatever is right for you, it's gonna come, and it's gonna come from help. So if you need help, you just ask for it. Like we have in my country, because we are very scared, not me, not yet, not anymore, but about socialist and obviously communism. But in those stories, we forget about humanity. We forget about that. So sometimes we go through moments really difficult, and asking for help, it's like it's gonna put us in a soft spot. It's gonna put us in a lower spot. We are less than others because of it, and that's not true. Actually, you're rich. You're rich because the universe is an infinite source, and it's gonna come in whatever way you need this energy of money, of time, of tranquility, of balance. You need this, and you will have it. But we will know about this, because here with this ace, the action plan is okay. So I'm going to fill all the forms for whatever money I'm gonna ask, or I'm gonna settle the meeting with the investor, or I'm gonna ask for this bana, or this ayuda, or also you can ask him to, like, in a GoFundMe, or to your friends to support your business. Like, it can come from so many ways, but it's gonna come from working with others. All right, so that's the action plan. You put everything that you have to move, that you have to it's not like, oh yes, I want this ayuda, and I've never filled the forms, and I never go online and look for whatever I need to do for this to move. So okay, but if you do that, you will have news, and you will have also ideas, fresh ideas, because by doing this energetically, what you're doing is you're removing some blockages that were preventing you from passing, right? Like, oh, I need to do this, right? So if you make all of the decisions and the actions, then you will have good news. It's an intervention from your spirit guides, and you are moving things. So great. So what happened? Let's see. Oh, someone really strong. Maybe it's you. Yeah, maybe someone that doubles your age. That's what I'm hearing, because we have the 4 and we have the 8. The strength card is related to handling the situation. So something that, like a really difficult situation, because that person may look like a beast. This was like, oh, I got this. I got this. I am really strong mentally, because I have my tools. I go to my tools, my yoga, my meditation, my writing, my friend, my walking, my exploring the city, whatever it is for you that you do to make you feel strong, being with your people, a hug. So whatever that prevented you from believing in you and your idea, it's going to come from the strength that you created in the past. And you're like putting the middle finger to life, like, ha, yes, suck it, I did it, you did it, you're super strong. And you can be like this. It doesn't have to be someone that is, right? Like someone that you really admire, or no, you can become this emperor really fast, really fast. But you have to connect this, whatever you're putting out there, this idea that you have, with the emotions. It has to have the emotions, whatever that makes you unique. And people will support you. Like, you don't even know. Like, it's gonna come like the first purchase or the first people supporting you. It's gonna come like, what? How? Like, I didn't even share the page, the GoFundMe page, and you had someone supporting you. It was like, oh, this is great. So let's ask an advice from Spirit, right? Yes. All right, we have these beautiful cards. Yeah, they want to be shuffled, so let's do that. They have a beautiful art, and the art of the cards was the first thing that catch my eye here in this industry, in this business, in this work. It was the art. So the first year that I started doing YouTube videos, I purchased one deck a month, and I chose really carefully, and I really love those decks. And yeah, it's really fascinating. And I think I'm talking about arts and visuals because maybe that's something that you do, something related to that, to cinema. Yeah, I heard Netflix. Maybe you write something for them and you work pro bono for a while, but that's a really good plan because it's gonna come with a really good proposition, something really, really good for you. It's a really good contract that is being presented to you. So let's see, group number 1, what is that advice from Spirit? Okay, we have too many because I wanted to make this videos short. So I will put them like this and you will choose your message. We will have this: true manifestation are powered by service and love. And we have these 2 hands. Then we have this one: when I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. So trust that the universe is giving whatever you need for this to move forward. To be in the practice of allowing, I must get out of the way and let Spirit give me direction. So get out of the way. And these 2 mountains, you're gonna build a bridge, but you do it with Spirit. You do it with the highest energies, because you don't want to go. Sometimes it's necessary to go really deep, to go into shadow mode. That's important. That's important. For right now, I told you at the beginning, the energy is moving fast. We are healing fast. Really, really fast. So we are building a lot of bridges. Muchos. puentes. So my partner arrived, so maybe you will hear some movement in the background, but I want to continue to do number 2. So let's do it. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for your energy, your love, and your support, and being here. All right. I was gonna shuffle this. No. All right. So which one was? Oh, this one was. Ooh. I think the Wheel of Fortune wanted to come out. So this is a message on itself. So we have this for option number 2. We have the Emperor and the Amethyst. And yes, I'm connecting here with a grandma that is guiding you. She's dead, obviously, because here it's October 31st, and maybe you have her in your altar, or you have a picture of her, and she was a really strong woman, a really strong woman that lived a lot. And this business, whatever work that you're putting out there, it's gonna move your wheel, it's gonna move your ancestry line to grow and to heal and to move very smoothly. Like whenever, like, oh, I'm healing, I'm doing this, we say these things, and then they lost their meaning. But essentially, when we are healing, what we are doing is putting oil to the car, or whatever energy your body runs from, whatever food you put. So it starts to move really slowly, like in the street. Yeah. So you hear a car that is gas driven. I don't know how to say that. I use a really weird English. I'm not apologizing for that, but just pointing that out. That is really funny for me. All right. So okay. So electric cars, they don't sound much, right? I'm really scared of them because you don't hear them. So if you wanna if you wanna pass a red light, you're not gonna hear them, and maybe they will if you're walking, right? So what I mean is different. How it sounds, your body, how you communicate. You heal, and you can hear that in your inner voice is so different. It's so different, like an electric car. And I'm here in Tesla. So let's go. Let's see, what is that you are putting out there? Group number 2. All right, so 2 shuffles for group number 2. And you have the Amethyst. We have the helicóptero, como dice mi bebé, dice, ay, helicóptero lo dice muy bonito, y siempre se me olvida cómo lo dice. Pero bueno, acaba de pasar un helicóptero. Así que eso me llama a una visión más arriba. Elegiste la amatista, entonces eres una persona sumamente intuitiva. Tu negocio posiblemente es desde casa y lo estás planificando. Me parece que estás poniendo dirección. No sé si hay algo en relación a la casa, como ratas en la casa o algo con roedores. Eso me llama la atención. También como esta fusión de oficina con cocina, con hago todo, ¿no? Soy mamá, hago esto, hago 1000 cosas. The all doer, ese eres tú. O ese eres tú, pero tienes esa energía muy de estoy en casa. Mira, escuché Cáncer, la energía Cáncer. Así que vamos a hacer, ¿qué quieres hacer tú? ¿Qué es eso que estás poniendo allá afuera como tu work? A la verga, empecé a hablar en español. That was so weird. I'm so sorry for those that, yeah, maybe everyone that is listening right now is in Spanish. But I'm gonna do it in English because I said I was going to do it in English. My mind. And you know why? Because my husband came, my partner. So maybe I felt a little bit, self-conscious. So maybe that's something that you also feel. Like, because you're in a different, maybe you're in a different country. You're away from home. But there's still a connection. Very interesting, that message. All right, what is it? What is it? Group number 2. And don't change again my language, please. All right, something that you're doing in a group. It's really exciting. You're working from home. You're doing a bunch of things. That's what I said for sure. It has to do with spirituality or different tools of exploration that are more mystic, more magical, like this one that creates that show thing, that something else, something different, and you are working with other people, but this is really important. And this one is the Knave of Pentacles. So we had a similar energy in group number 1, but here this energy is more focused, knows that what this person wants is tranquility. It's working less because we have 4, 3, and so on. So we have this number that is speaking of slowing down, going less and less. And here in Spain, in Catalonia, we have a saying that is poco a poco. Es poco a poco, little by little. And little doesn't mean, it's really funny because it makes me think of someone that promises you this but gives you this, right? So you think you're starting with this, your action, you think you're gonna get this from the universe, but you get this. And that's always when you pick yourself, when you set your boundaries. We have a deadline. So, okay, so we're going to do it by this time. And we have, we have someone that knows how to work energy, and what I heard is has her shit together. That's it. And with a wink wink. So you have help from your guides to move energy forward. You're gonna be you're gonna have more freedom, more time for yourself. It's gonna be amazing for sure. And yes, it's gonna feel like you're starting a new life, as like an adventure. This work that you're putting out there. Maybe it's writing a book. Maybe it's creating something with someone and working remotely, traveling the world, going to places. But with your people that celebrate you. That's the people that are gonna support you first. And then it's gonna be like a secret from the universe that it was kept because it was so sacred. And then the energy grew and matured so much that it was ready to expand. So there was a time for creation, and that's I think you're in that stage of the process. But you're building this with other people, and maybe three women, 3 energy, 3 humans, 3 like you and 2 spirit guides. That can also be something, but or with the higher self, spirit guides of these 3 humans. Maybe you are in different places of the world. but you connect through emotions, you validate each other. It's really fun and beautiful. And you're gonna take your time. I love it. Take your time, and that's your action plan. So we'll see what else we have in the action plan. Or you know what? We said we're gonna flow, and what I want to ask is, there's blockages in this creation, decisions, and maybe the distance and the vision from each person. You have to be open to be different. The word, how we talk, is really important. We have the fire energy with the wands, so we don't want to be reactive. We want to pause, and that's a beautiful action to do. Pause. We want to pause, we want to breathe, and then talk, and use our intuition and our magic to move things forward. So the energy can go through the portals that you create with the other humans that are creating this with you, that it's really, really smooth, the energy. When you send it out there, when you send the email, when you send the proposal, when you send whatever you did for the work, you send it lightly. And for that is the meditation, your vision. It doesn't have to be so fixed. We are in this Pisces energy that we want to be fluid. So we want to be open to others. We don't want to be so fixed. So if you send that email, it's not like it's this or this, and I'm not gonna change anything. No, you're open. If the other ones has feedback or has a really great comment, it's like, okay, this is something, and I receive it, right? So this is the major challenge for you. But let's see what the possibilities are, or the good news. Now we can hear about this. Ooh. This is fated. This is meant to be. This is something that you packed in the past for you to live it like this. Oh, and group number 1 had the same thing. So yes, you're gonna hear from this. Maybe this idea is related to the one from group number 1. Nice. Very good. So Spirit is gonna intervene with the sign, really clear sign and proposal, and you're gonna be really sharp. But because you're working on how you say things and how to flow and how to use words and not to be so stubborn. All right. Very good. 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is meant to be. This is someone that, or 2 people that came to be a beautiful mirror and came to celebrate great wins. And you're going to be really surprised. It's really how this all turns out. It's going to be very witchy. I'm going to leave this here. So, all right. So I'm going to give you an advice with this beautiful deck that we have here. All right. Oh, all right. So I want to see if we, all right, I'm going to put it here. When I connect to the spiritual realm, I open a door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. Beautiful. All right, and we also have the moon, and it's green. So green is the color of love, and it's, see this tree? First of all, if a sign that you see is a mouth, una boca, well, this is a confirmation for you that this was the right pick. But this tree is making me think of, well, the mouth is making me think of whatever you say, whatever you put out there, but it's related to what you write. We have swords here, talking about words. The computer, like you're typing and putting messages out there, right? A bunch of messages. And this interaction of these things made me think of a glitch in the matrix. Whenever Mercury's retrograde, things happen, right? So we need to be mindful of the planets, of the alignments, so we can make thoughtful decisions, and we can flow also with the glitches. The glitches are messages from spirit that, okay, there's something here, something like they are calling your attention. They are sounding an ambulance out there, or making a really loud noise to scare you. So okay, stop. Okay, so for me, those are the glitches. Or the, oh, see, I made a movement with my shoulders and my, I don't know what, my skull. What is that? A part, la clavícula. Yeah, it popped. So I released something. So, okay, there was something, some energy that had to be released. So what are you releasing? You're putting something in beautiful, really beautiful out there. Beautiful. And it's really loving. And it's going to make your tree. Remember that I put that I show you the Wheel of Fortune at the beginning. It makes me feel of your ancestors and the family wound, healing and wounds. That are those glitches also, right? So we work on those, we fix, and we move forward with great wisdom, in a clear direction. I love that. So this is what I have for you, group number 2. Let's go to group number 3. Alrighty. And yeah, our candle is gonna almost burn. So let's go to group number 3. I'm gonna drink some water. Thank you for being here. Also a grandma with La Papisa. This is the High Priestess. And someone really, really wise. And someone that came here today to reveal some news, some secrets, some information that is relevant for you, group number 3. And it can be a mom, but I pretty much feel that energy of a grandmother, the mother of your father, actually, for some of you. So we will see what she needs to say. The first look that I give to this Emperor is that it's really stiff. It's really like watching you over the shoulder, like judging you a little bit. But this guy has great wisdom. In Arabic countries, they see the long beard as someone really wise and someone really important and someone really powerful. And this beard is white, so someone really wise. But also, it can be really stubborn because it has this world in his hands. So maybe the ego can run a little bit high. And whatever we are dealing with, the blockages or the creation that you're putting out there is in your heart chakra. Is healing a wound there of believing in yourself. And you don't have to speak loud. You don't have to be pretentious. You don't have to be these things, these walls, these masks that you can put on yourself to fit. You just have to be yourself. And you're really soft. You're someone really open. You're someone really loving. And yeah. So what is that? Group number 3 that you want to put out there. Let's see. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Wow. You speak really fast. Wow, fast, loud. What is it? What is it? And maybe it's related to a male figure, a really strong figure that thinks that is above you, maybe a boss. But here with the Queen of Swords, it's like I'm not gonna shut up. Like if I think something, I'm gonna say it, and my voice is gonna be heard, and I'm gonna dig it, and I feel some like sassiness that I'm never wrong. But maybe this Queen of Swords energy that you have and that you want to put out there comes from your father, comes from your boss figures. And that's beautiful and it's amazing. And this bird is speaking to you. You have a very beautiful grandma, a friend that is speaking to you through music, through movies, through sound, that wants you to put this information out there. Yes, it's important. If someone like a very loving and protective figure for you that taught you a lot about something, let's say my father, he was a director, a movie director, so and also a coach, and also I can relate so much to him in my work, right? And actually I think our work are very related. And yes, I understand completely this reading if I can put myself in the character of this woman. So my work is very brushed with a beautiful pincel, with a beautiful brush, with things from my father. And I'm curious to know, maybe like who was the one that started all of this. And probably it was a woman. I don't know. Okay, so let's back to the reading. And whatever you're putting out there is related to having a really strong voice. You're committed to the world, to write your poems, write your movies, write your writer, and but therapist, explorer. No, explorer. Like it was no explorer. No, okay. It's not about exploring. It's not. It's about being curious. It's about researching. It's about like a detective. All right. So what's your plan? To beat this, to create this, to write this book, to create the podcast? Like, what is the plan? Like, let's see it. Let's see it, motherfucker. Oh, okay. What I'm hearing is, all right. This person was really this. Well, maybe both have like an whenever someone says a bad word. What is bad words, right? So transformation. In order for this to move on, we need to forget about everything in the past, grieve, and know. I'm amazed. This is the third group, and in this position we had in the first group one of the pages, in the second group the other page, and here we have another page. So this is amazing. This is so beautiful, and this is connected. So How are you going to do it? You're going to, maybe it's related to death, but anyhow, you're going to be transformed from the inside out completely. Your body's going to look different. You're going to feel different, and you are going to do something different. And it's time. This idea is great. It's amazing. And you're going to start, eventually, you're going to put your first piece. It's going to be published. Or someone is going to ask you to write for them. But you have to connect with the deepest sorrow. You have to connect with the deepest feelings that you have. That's what you are going to put out there. Why you press your hands so stiff whenever your boss talks to you? What is that? What is that pressure? What is that feeling, that anxiety? What is that emotion that is contained there in your fist? Because our throat chakra, the throat chakra, our creation, it's connected to our hands. So whatever you're doing with your hands, it's a great guide, blueprint for whatever is going on here in your throat, whatever is not being able to go out. So if we have a blockage, maybe it's death itself. Someone died. Maybe it was someone really important for us. Or you're grieving the death of migration with the bird. You had an idea, you wanted to do things differently, and now you're here. Oof, it's intense, I'm not gonna lie, but cry. Are you gonna cry about it? Cry about it, yes. Yell about it. No guilt. No guilt. Because you're looking to the past, and the action plan, you're having your sword moving forward, your idea, but you're still in the past. So we want to move that phase to the present moment. We don't want to be in that old energy, but you had to be, yes. All right, we're gonna see all of that sorrow, and we are gonna move it. We're gonna use it. We're gonna write about it. We're gonna cry about it. We're gonna do everything about it. We're not gonna wait anymore to connect with this gemma. Beautiful. Oh my God. I want to pick the bottom of the deck. Ah, yes, you are crazy. You are. You are. And you're so guided. And you're so supported. And you are ready to jump. Yes. Ah, yes, you are. Pisces energy I'm feeling all of a sudden. All right. Well, obviously, I told you I was going to buy in that energy. So let's see an advice or an affirmation or something from spirit, from these beautiful cards that we have here. Oof. So beautiful. Let's see. Oh, yeah. We have three. Mira. We have green and we have purple. We have, when I merge my desire with fate, I can take action from a place of peace rather than control. So you're losing control. That's why we're flowing like Pisces. Yes. Alrighty. When I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. And I think this one came out in the first group. And then we have, it's good to feel good. Yes. We don't have to be in the sorrow all the time. We can be, yes. You healed so much. You're ready to move on. You're ready to, because you know what? When you're healing, sometimes you can't create because you're too close. You're too close with whatever is going on and moving, right? So you see your project and you want to create a movie about this, but you're in the middle of it, so you can't. It's something is blocking, and the something is the moving. You need to move this, and for movement we need time, right? We need our body, we need the physical realm. So it's gonna take time, and eventually you will feel like you're ready to put out there this piece that you created, because you don't even have the bias anymore. So I think you, with patience, you're gonna be here, or you are already, because you're merging these two feelings, that from the sorrow, from the healing, and the expansion and the moving forward. So this is what I have for you, group number 3. This was amazing. Thank you. So let's pick this up and let's move to group number 4. And I'm getting a little bit tired. I apologize if I'm not as accurate in this group. My ear just plugged, so maybe that was the release that I needed. Alrighty. For my groups number 4, we have this pyrite stone, beautiful, and this Emperor with the Modern Witch Tarot. My ear popped, and also the ambulance again. So I think this message, all right, and my song just woke up and really loudly opened the door. So I'm gonna close the door. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué? Agua.